All right, let's talk about one of Europe's best-kept secrets when it comes to higher education. We're going to do a deep dive into the Stipendium Hungaricum. This is your guide to getting a degree right in the heart of Europe with pretty much everything, tuition, housing, even living costs covered.
Just imagine this for a second. You're studying at a world-class university, maybe spending your evenings down by the Danube River, and just soaking up a culture that's literally centuries old. That's the dream, right? And it's what brings thousands and thousands of students to Hungary every single year. So let me just ask the big question right up front. Have you ever thought about getting a top-notch European degree, but without that crushing weight of student debt? Well, stick with me because that dream is way more possible than you might think.
So first things first, why Hungary? I mean, it's not just about the scholarship, it's about the place itself. We're talking about a country with an incredibly rich history, amazing architecture, and it's so central that you can just hop on a train and explore the rest of Europe. It's a pretty sweet deal.
Okay, now for the part you've really been waiting for, the money. Let's break down exactly what this scholarship puts on the table. Because trust me, it is so much more than just not having to pay tuition.
Let's be real for a second. For most of us, the number one thing that holds us back from studying in another country is the cost. It just feels completely out of reach. And that's the exact problem the Stipendium Hungaricum was created to solve.
And check this out. You can see just how comprehensive it is. We're not just talking about tuition-free education. They also give you a monthly stipend to live on, a contribution towards your housing, and they even throw in medical insurance. It really is the whole package.
So what does that monthly stipend actually look like in your bank account?
Well, it's about 43,700 Hungarian forints a month, which works out to roughly 100, maybe 110 euros. Now, you're not going to be living in luxury, but it's a huge help. It can definitely cover your day-to-day basics like food and public transport. And here's something that trips a lot of people up, so I want to make it super clear. This scholarship isn't just for your first year. Nope, it covers the entire time you're in your degree program, whether that's 3, 4, or even 5 years. That is a life-changing amount of financial security.
Okay, so you're sold on the what. Now it's time for the how. This section is basically your step-by-step playbook for getting through that application process, from the very beginning to the very end.
You know, timing is everything with this stuff, so let's walk through the calendar. The whole thing kicks off in mid-November when applications open. Then you've got about 2 months to get everything in before that super important January 15th deadline. After that, exams happen in the spring, and you'll get your final results in mid-June. You're definitely going to want to write these dates down.
Look, it's so important that you follow these steps in order. First, make sure you're even eligible. Then, and this is the step people always seem to miss, you have to contact your country's sending partner. Once they give you the green light, you'll do the online application, take the university exams, and then you wait for that final decision.
Okay, I really want to pause on this for a second because it is so important. This sending partner thing, it's an official group in your home country, like a Ministry of Education, and they're the ones who nominate you. You literally can't move forward without their nomination. So finding them and getting in touch with them early is, well, it's everything.
Now here is a fantastic piece of strategy straight from a committee member. You get 2 university choices, right? So for your first choice, shoot for the stars. Pick the best one you can. But for your second choice, be strategic. Maybe pick a university that's a little less competitive. Maybe one that isn't in Budapest. This seriously increases your odds of getting accepted somewhere. It's just a smart way to play the game.
So you did it. You got in. That's amazing. But what's it actually like to live and study in Hungary on this scholarship? Let's look past all the application forms and talk about the real experience.
It's really important to have a balanced view here. The opportunities are just incredible, right? A world-class education, a deep dive into another culture, building a global network. It's amazing. But the challenges are real too. You're going to feel academic pressure, you'll have to adjust to a new culture, and yeah, you're probably going to miss home. Just knowing that and embracing both sides of it is the key.
Academically, you're set. The universities are top-notch. You'll be in these stunning old libraries and modern classrooms. But campus life is also about everything else. Joining clubs, sports teams, going to cultural events, all the stuff that really makes your university experience one you'll never forget.
And your education isn't just going to happen in a lecture hall. I mean, it's about exploring the local markets, trying all the incredible food, and just throwing yourself into Hungary's unique traditions. That's where some of the best learning actually happens.
And the best part is, you're not going to be on your own through all this.
A really cool part of the program is the support system they have built in. The Stipendium Hungaricum Mentor Network actually pairs you with an older student who can help you figure everything out, from schoolwork to just navigating the bureaucracy.
So, we've covered the what, the how, and the why, but now we're at the most important part of all, what this can mean for you.
Hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Just listen to Sarah Sobek, a scholar who's been through this whole journey. Her advice couldn't be more simple or powerful. This isn't just about getting financial help, it's a massive investment in your future, and the rewards, like she says, are basically limitless.
Look, thousands of students have already taken this path, and every single one of them has their own unique story to tell. Think of this scholarship as the pen. The pages in front of you are blank, so the only real question left is, what story are you going to write?